So yeah, the government is my favorite too, to be honest, bro. The government
The
is my
government goes
favorite too.
hard.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen,
What's
welcome
your favorite
back.
government?
We're back. We're back. We back.
What's
I'm Rash.
your favorite government? I'm Jack.
All time or
Yeah, I'll give you all time. The goat. The government goat.
my favorite governments. Kev 07. Marcus Aurelius's rule of Rome.
Yeah.
And Stalin, just because, like, just to throw in one.
He's an OG, right? He's an OG of the game.
It was just interesting. It was just interesting. That's all. I'm not saying it was a good regime. I'm just saying
No further comment.
it was an interesting regime. He did a lot of fucked up shit, especially to his own people. That's why it made it interesting. You know, Hitler at least kind of like uprose his people.
That's what I was going to
he
say.
did like ostracize a few groups, but he kind of like poured his people.
Just a couple.
Stalin was kind of like, I'll kill everyone. I don't care. Like he was just like, there was no like he had
That's
he had no discretion.
He doesn't get the credit. He doesn't get the credit, hey, just because
Bro, do you know why he doesn't get the credit? Bro,
okay,
think about this. Ready? They, to this day, like continually think of theories of like if Hitler escaped or if he didn't or if he killed himself, and people are still like so curious. Whereas Stalin, right? The reason like they couldn't help him in time was because when he had a heart attack in his room, everyone was still too scared to even ever go into his room. No one went into his room unless like he gave them permission. So they like, you know what I mean? They couldn't help him because like everyone was so fearful of the guy that they didn't even open the door to help him. Or imagine you had the security guard and you hear him dying and you're like, and the other guy's like, should we help him? He might be dying. And you look and you're like, I don't hear nothing.
Oh, you know, you just got one guy.
I've not
I'll
been,
go if you go, bro.
I've not been given permission.
I'll go if you go, bro. You go in there first. I'll do it if you do it first, bro.
What if you mistake a heart attack for like someone coming really hard? Because it's very similar sounds.
What do you think? What do you think Stalin was like with the women? Does he just get whatever he wants? I guess.
I'm guessing. I actually don't know anything about his reputation with the women. But he was one of the first to employ photoshopping, basically.
Oh,
like photoshopping in a way, not obviously the fucking application, guys, but like changing, like basically like taking people out of photos and like making it seem like they were never there. And then being
I've heard
this person is an enemy of the regime. Like they like, and when they are, he made like there's the one photo that's like famously known where in the photo they like posted like a photo of him of like the early days and basically erased like 3-4 of the other guys in the photos.
Yeah,
and
I've heard that used to do
it's
that.
crazy.
And like that's just that will just be what was there.
Yeah,
that would be the history.
Well, like, that's what he tried to do.
He impacted. Like, I can't believe that's crazy how he impacted it that strongly.
Yeah,
like because imagine now, right? That's not possible to do. You can't take every photo,
especially like you kind of willfully starved like millions of your people, and then you also just killed off anyone that spoke against you. Like it was kind of like it was wild. It was kind of wild.
Yeah. I guess like there's no like. You just get away with it back then, right? Like you get away with it back then because, like, for an example, if someone just came up to him on the streets and started giving him some lip, he would just fucking get him killed right there on the spot, right?
No, he would just pull out the gun himself and shoot him. And
that's what I mean. Like it's just like you get away with that because I feel like if he did that and everyone saw it, like there would be a big enough circle of people where they'd be like, "Fuck you." Like maybe they can all fuck them up, right?
Yeah.
But there isn't that like back then. Like so being fucking hard, being a hard cunt just got you far in life, I reckon.
Well,
Like whoever was
no,
the
see,
hardest cunt.
I think that's the wrong idea. I think
Nah,
that is
bro.
really actually
Honestly,
the wrong idea because
see,
he wasn't
this is
actually that much of he wasn't really a hard cunt to begin with,
see.
right?
I disagree.
He was a
He's
sleazy motherfucker that slowly killed off his own allies, right? And made his way to the top. And only when he made his way to the top, he changed so many laws and he just became ruthless. So he was only a scary motherfucker later on. At first, he was a Weasley motherfucker.
at the same time, bro. Anyone that kills people like more than one person on purpose is a hard cunt in my eyes. Like I don't know. Like
Yeah, I don't
honestly,
think it's
like
being a hard
he's
cunt. I think it's being ignorant more so than that. But being a hard cunt is
it's
more of like
ignorant. It's ignorant. Yeah, ignorant.
well, you are ignorant. Like you ignorant
You're
of what death
ignorant.
can cause. Do you know what I mean?
Right. I'm telling you, it's not ignorant that he decided to just just chop people's limbs off. He's not being like he. I'm definitely.
Oh, if
He's
you're doing
look.
shit like that, or if you enjoy
I
torture,
wouldn't fuck
yeah,
with him. I
obviously,
wouldn't
bro.
fuck with him,
No, but I'm saying there's plenty of
bro.
politicians that send through people to other countries. Man, this fucking roach is huge, man. This is the cons of having to do this outside. Is now there's flying creatures around here as well, bro. This place is a fucking forest.
It's lovely being inside, bro. I can tell you how much.
What was I gonna say? I'd
We talk
forgotten.
about how much of a hard cunt. How much of a
Being a
hard
hard
cunt.
cunt. Yeah, no, I feel like there's plenty of politicians that send people out to wars, and in that sense, like indirectly killed thousands or millions of people. So, but are they hard cunts? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you got to be a hard cunt to get to that position back then. You got to be a hard cunt yourself. I don't think any pussy bitch is getting to that position, bro.
Of politics or army?
Either.
No, dude, you're insane, bro. There's some of the slimiest people in the world that are in
Wait, do you
politics.
mean no? Yeah, but I don't mean that now. I was saying back then.
Back then, no, but bro, the
Yeah,
same
100%.
bro. You think you know what the problem is? We all like. I think our generation always like has this idea that like we're so different from all of the humanity before us, and our complexities and differences. It's like shit. This shit has been around, bro. People have been sleazy back in the day. You know, what I mean,
I'm
back
not
in
saying they weren't.
2000.
I'm not saying they weren't sleazy. I'm just also saying they were hard cunts because,
Back
like,
then was
again,
even
they can
harder,
do
cause
whatever they want.
no, but back then,
That's
like
what they can do.
Roman
Whatever they
times, like
want. They
imagine
can do.
Roman times. It's like you had to fight like sword and sword. Like so, it's like that's the only way you proved you were a hard cunt.
Yeah, as much as you give like those cunts that say, like this generation's soft a lot of shit because like fuck you, like this is what it is. What we're fucking we supposed to do?
Hmm.
What like they were hard cunts. You gotta give it to them. Hey, they were hard cunts. They
Yeah,
were harder cunts than us. They
and
are
that,
like as much as I shit on old people often. Like I gotta give it credit. Like when they were my age, they were fucking.
oh yeah,
They
bro.
were tough.
People living
They were
tougher
fucking.
lives.
They were fighting like weather problems. Like they were struggling for shelter and
Yeah,
shit.
my parents'
Yeah.
generation was when they were like my age and a bit younger. They were going through wars.
I've
They
never
were
had to
they like they would
I've never
jump.
had to punch something.
Yeah,
I've never had to
dude,
punch something.
Imagine this.
I've
They
never
had to
had to.
they would sometimes jump into a like to cross the river to go from one country to the other to see their cousins, and they'd do it like because everyone was like because in wartime it's like you can die at any time, so everyone was so wild, and they would like sneak into these boats, go across, sneak into the border, and go to like see their cousins, and like and people would have guns around all the time, just walking around with guns and rifles and shit, and like to nightclubs and stuff, like would pull out bombs and be like, what are you cunts gonna do? Like so it was like it was the Wild West, bro. It was a bit of the
It's
Wild
just
West.
another.
So
Yeah.
I can't even like compare my life to that. Do you know what I mean? Like I've been
I
safe.
do be taking bombs to the club though. Like fucking
Yeah, bro.
I'd
I
be
take
taking heat,
grenades,
bro.
bro. No,
That's heat.
bro, bro.
Yeah, you take the grenades home, bro.
Yeah, I take the grenades home. Yeah, from the gloves, bro. That's me, bro. And then someone brings the grenade home. Bro, that's me, bro. I
Rash
keep
the
my
grenade.
grenades.
The rash the grenade.
But yeah,
Oh, that's hilarious.
So yeah, the world seems to be kind of like divulging into more war and more fucked up shit. So that's interesting.
What again
I
now?
feel
What
like,
again now?
would you like? Let's be honest. Okay, so if a war happened right now, right? If it all went shit to shit
Yeah.
in Europe right now, what would you do?
Yeah.
You'd get enlisted for sure, dude. You're
Yeah,
English. You're back there
I'm
now.
front line,
You're the
hey.
right age. Would you go?
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'd be a pussy, yeah.
Yeah, same. And they'd send us to jail though, because we don't enlist.
Do you know, I think they'd struggle to find me. I'm new
Yeah.
here. I'm new here. You know, like not been
You would
around for
just
a long
hide.
time.
You would hide. You would hide around to like friends or relatives'
Yeah,
house
yeah,
and
100%.
figure it out.
Why wouldn't I? Why
Yeah,
wouldn't I?
100%.
Like,
Oh,
why would I
dude.
accept just going to jail? You know, I'm
Yeah.
not accepting it. I might as well try to get away. And then,
But what
because
if the
like when they
war
catch
came to
me,
you? What if the war came to
it's yeah,
you? Would you
but when they
move?
catch me, it's not like I'm going to get more years because I've been running away.
Hmm.
They're gonna charge me with my original years. So I might as well
Nah,
try and like
bro.
be on the run. You
But
know,
what if the enemy
part of that
catches
seems
you? They'll
exciting to me.
rape you for sure first. They'll think you're a girl. They'll like try
No, no.
advance on you.
See, it depends. It depends who. If it's like those Viking fuckers, I might be very attractive to them.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah.
this one's
Yeah,
floppy.
imagine you think it's like people like with like full like guns shit. You just like they come to your door, they got like spears and shit, like shields. You're like, oh, I'm fucked. You're holding a grenade, then you see those cunts, and you're like, oh, fuck. It's gonna be another rape
Uh,
fest.
yeah, no, I think I'd run, and I think on. Do you know a weird part of me that seems fun? You know, to be on the run, if that makes sense.
Yeah, same. There's a part of
Do you
me
have
that
that
feels like
like?
trying to evade the war is like the adventure itself because it's not easy. People think
Yeah.
it's easy to evade war. It's like it's not.
Hmm. I was also just saying like just being caught in general, being evasive in general is quite like a like lucrative idea
Well,
in
you
my brain. You
got.
know,
I'll
that
give you.
it hits a trigger point. You know.
Pretty sure I've said it on the podcast before, but my great granddad, like when he was caught, they were sending him to a
By
concentration
me, by
camp.
mine.
They were
Yes,
sending
get
him to a
him.
concentration camp,
Get him.
but he ended up getting chosen by this like farmer because he needed workers before they were sent off, and he got basically survived World War II because of that. Because he got chosen by this farmer that needed an extra hand and was like, "Don't kill these few. I need a few." You know, imagine that. That's a
We
guy
tipped off
say,
that farmer. We tipped off that farmer for you. We were just like,
"Okay, thanks.
hey, go get. We
We
were
need
like,
the
go
guy."
get that.
They're like, "We don't need you, but we need your great grandson in the future."
He needs to stick around. Unfortunately, some fucking
Maybe
pussies on the
so.
way,
That's
and he
isn't
needs to.
isn't that how life works in funny ways? Like if it wasn't for him getting chosen by that random farmer, I wouldn't be here.
Oh yeah, it goes that far. Hey, you're just a byproduct of like chance.
Yeah, dude. Basically.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, say for an example, like I don't know where. Like my mom did meet my dad. Like
Yeah.
on it, like they went out. They met on a night out somewhere, I think. And imagine they just didn't
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
One didn't go out that night.
Just simple
Imagine
as
one didn't go
that.
out that night.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not here. And like just a change. It's crazy how like a change of decision from him. I imagine my dad was just like, oh, I'm going to go out tonight. That
Mm.
if he didn't have that idea, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like something so niche and stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blows up
Yeah.
becomes me.
It just becomes you. Yeah. If you think about it, like kind of like, the birth of this podcast, like if it wasn't for me being like, maybe I should just let this like lose a kid be friends with me, this podcast would never happen, bro. If I didn't let you under my wing when you were just struggling and you were like in year, what was it, like year 10, 11, you were just like sucking on my teats. You were like, oh, please teach me how to socialize with people. I'm so ooh.
Thanks. I appreciate that help that
Yeah.
you just came down from the sky.
And then you're like, man, my life has no purpose. What should I do? And I said, you'll be my co-host, bro. And you were like, thank you.
Thank you. I need someone like that in my life. I don't call you friend. I call you co-host.
I need a savior in my life. I'm a prophet, bro.
Your
That's
name
you
on my
following. You're one of my apostles.
Your name on my phone is Rash Dash co-host.
Oh my god.
Thanks, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, no worries, bro. You're
What
a
are we
decent
talking
guy,
about?
bro. It's
What are we
cool.
talking about?
It's cool how you evolved, bro, under my tuition.
Oh yeah, all your psychology, bro. That's what it is. It's all the psychology I get to listen from you.
Yeah, bro. All the things that I
Because you know
learned
it all,
to help.
bro. You
Yeah,
know
all the
you
things I
know it
learned to
all.
help myself never help me, but help other people. That's fine with
Bro,
me.
I definitely know when I need help and advice in my life, I go to you
Yeah, bro.
for my psychological
I've
development.
been to so many sessions. I know how to. I know how to take a session in the right place.
You are the teacher now.
Yeah, I am sensei.
Have you been? Have you been? I've never been to a psych. Hey, I want to.
I've been for like a few years now.
I know. Yeah, I know. This
On
wasn't a
a
competition.
monthly
I know
occasion.
you take. I know you're more fucked up than me, bro. You don't have to.
No,
Yeah.
I
Bro,
think
I've been going about 5 years. So actually,
no, I think
I've got
about a
more
year
mental health
ago or
issues than you.
so, I thought about stopping because I was like, I don't
Yeah.
feel I need it anymore. But then
Boy,
I was
was
like,
you
bro, that's
wrong.
a stupid way to think about it because it was like it's very cleansing in a way, and it's very like unbiased, and it's like it's a good way for you because like sometimes when I speak to people that I'm close to, I get affected by their tone and approach, even if it's not just my perception. Like I get emotive based on their reply or thoughts on what I'm thinking. So it's better to have someone unbiased and also someone that's kind of more like, I guess, rational rather than emotional in the situation or whatever. You know, like
And
if you like
that's why this week this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp.
yeah, guys. So use our code SCUM. No. But yeah, definitely. I think it's very positive. I think it's very healthy for anyone. Even if you don't really feel like you do have issues, I think if you actually go there, you can invent some, you can have a reason to invent some issues, and then people will have to see you as the victim, and then you can like be so much better off as this society, because that's what this society rewards, people that are victims.
100%.
So if you go to a psychologist,
Do you think it rewards? Do you think it
then
rewards people victims?
yeah, bro, don't you see on TV and stuff?
What would you classify as rewards?
Needless pity.
Yeah, okay, because like that's what I don't understand, right? Is when people do it now that way, where like
I think there's a level of,
I think
there's
it's
a level of
no,
pity
but I
that's
mean
so fake.
no, but it goes the opposite way, right? It goes the opposite way where like people do it with like men and masculinity. Like masculinity is seen as bad, right? Because
Yeah,
of just like the
it
way
is,
things have
bro.
gone
So
through.
what were you trying to go with this?
Well, the point is it isn't. It's like it's just a thing, but like the things that you think are bad are just bad. It's not actually masculinity. It's just badness.
Yeah,
It's just a word that gets scraped along with it. And I think
yeah,
it got like people look at a man and think, oh, I want this, and this, and I want to do that, but I don't want to do this, and this. And like that's what masculinity is. But like, so that gets tarnished by that. But I think it also goes the other way when people say like, I don't think this world rewards fucking pussy bitches. I think it just like
I
or
don't
like the
think
victims.
it
I don't think it
does,
does, no, but
but I
I
also
think it like
think
what it
it
does,
caters
it
to
gives
them a
attention.
lot more. It
No, but
caters to them a lot more.
no, I think it
Nowadays.
just gives attention. I don't think it does. I don't think it does.
No, it caters to them. It caters to them a lot more through just like the system kind of.
Think about it, dude. Think
It's
about any person you've
divulging
heard
into
speak.
something. Trust, like
Dude,
I
think
have a
about every
feeling that
person
it's
you've heard
just.
speak tells you not to be a victim.
Hmm?
Every single one. Every single
What?
person. Every single person in the world, any smart human being will tell you not to play the victim, right?
Yeah,
Every
but you
person's
also have
advice
to.
is that,
But
right?
there's also other smart human beings that are not as well intended, that are actually ill motivated, and they'll go out of their way to make
Give me a name.
sure
Give me a
that
name.
there is more pussies in this world, that there is
Name.
more reason
No,
to
but I'm just
outrage,
saying.
that there is more
I'm just
reason
not.
for
There's no
division, and
rewards.
more reason to be
It's
like.
not rewarded though. It's not rewarded.
I,
Like it's not
okay,
rewarding.
compared to,
I don't
dude,
think you
come on,
playing the victim is
compared to 20
rewarding.
years ago or 10 years ago, even, you must be
No, I just
totally
don't think it
more
was a thing.
grateful.
I know. I don't think it's rewarded though. I don't think it's rewarded the exact same, bro. I just don't think it was a thing back then. Like it wasn't a thing back then where people were doing what they're doing now. I don't think it's
Well, that's
reward. I
what I'm
think it's
saying.
rewarded the
But
exact
isn't
same.
when you say that through the reward process, through like, because before someone would just be like, cut your bullshit, okay? Like, you know what I mean? People would say that, you know what I mean? Back then, it was a bit more. People were a bit more harsher and blunt with each other, you know. And
Yeah. Okay.
some people think it's really bad nowadays, but I think there's a level
So
to everything. And
so
nowadays,
is
everyone
not
is so
being
sensitive and
abused.
so like, oh,
Yeah, but is not being abused. Is not being abused a reward? I don't think it's not rewarding still.
not being
Like it's easier
abused.
for them.
No,
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 I'm
no,
saying
no. Not
no, but I'm
because being
saying it's
abused.
easier
I've
to be a
seen
victim. It's
people.
easier to
I've
be a
seen.
victim. It's just not like I don't think it's ever rewarding. Ever. It's easier to be one and it's better to be one than it was 20 years ago. But it's not rewarding though. It's not like, oh, I feel really fucking rewarded by this person for this.
Okay,
You
maybe
get
not
fucking
rewarded,
chats from
but
other victims.
don't you think? Society is accommodated to all humans for us to be more meek and to be
We have to
victims?
be. We have to be. Well, what else are we gonna do? Kill them? What else do we want
What
to
do you mean kill him? What do we? No, I'm saying, don't you think
do?
the society has become accommodative? Like in terms of like it's trying to make us
It
lazy
has to.
by the integration of the machines, more and more things of like being
Yeah,
like
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to make
yeah. I agree.
every invention, everything that's being sold on our market is the easiest way to do this, or the easy this, or that. Oh, this will make this
Oh,
easy
dude, the
for you.
cheapest
Oh,
food, the cheapest, dude, Coke is cheaper than
efficiency.
water in America. Coke
I
is
know,
cheaper than water.
I know,
Fucking like mental.
and it's better
That's
than
so
water, so that's
stupid.
fair.
Like, that's stupid,
Fuck
bro.
water,
Like
bro.
water is
Honestly,
free.
I'm
Water
gonna
is
drink
free,
Coke,
bro.
just Coke. Fuck water, bro.
Yeah.
Water is so
Yeah,
like, water is so like. Come on, let's be honest. And I honestly like think I'm slightly disappointed because I feel like Coke is not in its prime anymore. When they used to actually, put a bit of that Coke in there, that was like that. See, that's a free company, bro. They were that
Did
was
you
the
know?
OG ingredients, bro. Bring that shit back.
Do you know the Coke versus Pepsi history is hilarious to me? Like the things Coke and Pepsi have done are like unbelievable.
Yeah,
Like Coke at one point they did an ad campaign or they wanted to like they were pushing Coke and they were giving out samples and like they like added extra sweetener to it so it could beat Pepsi and like they would do taste tests next to them and like this one
yeah.
which one's more tasty like and this one had way more sweetener in it, which was the Coke. But it turned out if they put the full thing of sweetener in it, it was disgusting. Like it was way too
Disgusting.
it was
Yeah,
terrible. And and so like they had to like go they just like
let's
lost
go
shit
back
tons of
and do
money
it again.
because
Yeah.
yeah
Well,
they
in
had
my
to just
opinion,
they had to
even though I
back.
prefer
Do you know
what?
what's even crazier though? Do you know what's even crazier about them, right? So Pepsi, because of Coke had such a stranglehold on the market, Pepsi found it was cheaper to buy like 3 stores. So like I think they bought KFC, they bought a couple like brand stores that only sells Pepsi to this day and not
Mhm,
Coke.
mhm.
And that's the
Yeah,
reason why
exclusivity.
that shit's crazy to me and how much fucking money Coke and Pepsi have
Yeah,
where they're just
yeah,
like, yeah, we'll buy KFC, bro. We'll buy these
yeah,
KFCs and that's just where you buy them. And it's
yeah,
like that what? What?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's like mind
Well, you
blowing
know
to
what the
me that
crazy
they have
thing
that so
is?
much. That's
One of
Avengers versus DC, bro. Like that kind of weird shit, bro. They're like they must hate each other. The
yeah.
owner of Coke and Pepsi, they either hate each other or they're lovers.
Isn't it all owned by the same conglomerate, anyways?
Not Pepsi and Coke, I don't think.
No, are you sure? I think that it
I
has
think
mentioned that it was
maybe,
all bought
dude,
out by
maybe,
the
dude.
same thing.
I
What
know
the
the food
craziest thing
industry
is,
is
bro, though,
like is
even though I love Coke more than Pepsi, Pepsi has the best commercial of all time, in my opinion.
what's that?
The old football commercial they used to have with all the star
Oh
players.
yeah,
It was like that,
yeah.
like cowboy thing. Like
Nike used to do them
perfect.
as well.
They
Nike
did.
used to
They
do
had
really
cool
cool
ones,
ones.
like the crossbar challenge. I think was Nike. The
Yeah,
Ronaldinho, like
they
hitting the
had
cross.
one. The first one that I saw was this one where like you were in the life of someone,
Yeah,
and like the camera came up and you were about to take a free kick or because you just got knocked out, and
yeah.
the camera knocked up, and then walk past the sideline. You're like you see Arsene Wenger, and then like Arsene Wenger's there scouting the game, and then like you go
Oh no,
eventually
I
you play for
seen that
Arsenal.
commercial. I remember what you're
Yeah,
talking about. It just came to me, yeah, and you're like the character, and
he's
you're
doing his
running and
training.
shit.
He pukes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like
that's a sick
that's the greatest
commercial.
advert of all
That was
time.
a sick commercial. I'll give him that.
That's the
But
greatest
still,
advert,
to
in my
this
opinion.
day, that like cowboy thing with all the like superstars, it was like, Roberto Carlos, like I think Ronaldo, David Beckham.
Yeah.
And there was like a
Pepsi used to
gladiator
do all of
version
them.
of it as well and shit. Like,
Yeah, Pepsi used to do good ones like that. I do remember.
yeah,
They were very good. They were very good.
Pepsi.
Adverts just aren't like that now anymore, are
Yeah, because they have to cater to
they? Like
everyone.
that. Well,
And they can't do
now
outrageous
that
shit.
is
Yeah,
like
they can't
that
do
would be a
outrageous
Super
shit
Bowl
anymore.
commercial. That would be a Super Bowl commercial, isn't
Yeah.
it? Because Super Bowl commercials are known for their like
Yeah.
wildness.
Yeah. You have to
Do
do
you know?
something really unique.
I've been watching football recently on like American sites when I watch them fully legally. I mean, over here in the UK, I watch them legally on Sky. But when I watch them, they play American adverts for some reason.
Right.
And like for some reason, like there's a Wi-Fi ad, and it goes. I've heard it so many times, but like it go like at the end, it's just like, how else am I supposed to use ChatGPT for my homework? And then they all other people that have just said something. Go, wait, what? And I was like, why are ads being fucking niche about ChatGPT? Like,
Yeah.
but they're kind of pushing it. You know, they're also like, hey, this kid's doing it. Like, maybe let him do it because it's like that's just what it's gonna
Well, that's the
be.
future,
I
dude.
think
You
stop a kid
think
from that.
all those kids aren't going to use this now? Like,
You
it's
said
like,
something. You said something actually to me. I think it was last week when you said like it doesn't. It's actually just it doesn't matter anyway about it because it's just like obviously that's going to happen. It's
yeah,
about how you use it. Like,
yeah,
and whoever uses it the best will have the better scores. And I
yeah,
think just things will become so niche where like it will be like you have to input the perfect thing
yeah,
to get a good score, and it will
exactly.
be marked as well
Because
on a
you got to
computer.
think
It'll
about
be
it.
marked
You
as
got the
well on
crazy
a
thing
computer.
is, people go, "Oh my god, the kids are going to use it." It's like you're not thinking about this right. The teachers are going to use it as
Yeah.
well to mark kids' work.
Also, good. Let them use it. They need to know how to use it because they're going to be
Yeah,
better at it. And they're just like,
exactly. So then you
I
can
know
spot
that's
out
how
kids. Yeah,
I know
how much
that's
they
how
change.
AI just gets this
Yeah.
into our brain, but like that is just how it will work. There's no
Mm.
point. What's the point, right? What is the fucking point of making a kid do writing with his fucking pen?
Yeah.
How often is he ever going to need to do that in his life?
Yeah.
Fuck off these. We fucked off the feathers, like writing with a feather. We can
Yeah.
fuck off pens and paper. We don't need them anymore. We've got fucking computers. You just
Yeah.
type. It's quicker. There's
Yeah.
no need for pens and pencils. I'm hearing it now. Fucking cancel all pens and pencils except for the ones
Nah,
at my
bro,
work.
I'm
I need
not.
them.
I'm standing with the pens and the pencils. I still use a pen, and I like writing on paper. I enjoy it.
I do as well, but that's because we're
Well, then
old, bro.
you're a hater on yourself. You're a little
We're
bitch.
old. We're old, bro. We're old.
All
Dude,
right.
your grandkids are gonna be like, "Wow, use
You
a
know what's
pen."
crazy, bro? You know what's crazy? I took you under my wing, and you were a good boy. But since you came out of my wing now and flew away, bro, you changed, bro. You used to be a
Yeah,
pen and
bro.
pencil guy, bro. You used to
I
be a pen
grew.
and
I
pencil
grew.
guy. Now you're oh, just need my iPhone.
Give me my iPhone. I do. I do.
But yeah,
Anyway.
it just depends on how people use it. Like you said, it's going to become even more intricate. You're going to like, you're still going to end up doing work. You know what I mean? Even
Yeah,
if you try
yeah.
to.
No, there will still be kids that don't do it because they're too lazy to go onto ChatGPT to do their homework.
Right, dude.
I think like no shit. Like people are still gonna fail, like because
And there'll
they're
actually
just
be kids
lazy,
that will do it legitimately because they actually want to do it right and they want to
and
learn.
they'll fucking fail miserably compared to the AI shit.
Yeah, so you're a dumb fucking kid then.
Yeah,
You want
yeah.
well, you know what they say, because you know how people always be like, "Oh, I'm intelligent," and people be like, "No, you're not intelligent. You're just book smart." And then people will be like, "No, that's not a right claim." But what they do say is, isn't intelligence basically just like your adaptability level to everything and like your learning and adaptability? Like,
I think it's that your ability to take in information and utilize it. I think is a
yeah,
part of
yeah.
it.
So
Like how to
wouldn't
output is also important. Like it's all well and good knowing a lot of things, but if
you
you
know what,
can't turn it
actually
into anything,
let me get the correct definition because you know this is important, right? Um,
I want to know.
Okay, the ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skills. So yeah,
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Because I know what I think because it was always labeled like book smart versus street smarts, right?
yeah,
And like,
those are both intelligence. Like that's still intelligence. Like some people that are street smart, if you actually put them in a classroom
and gave them something they actually really wanted to learn about, they probably
They'd be fine.
But that's such a
They'd be
rare.
fine.
You know what I mean? Most of the shit that, not everyone.
Yeah, book smart to me is
and sometimes
for me what it is. It's a closer thing just to how you take in information.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Some people like to take information from from just someone speaking to them and then writing it in a room by themselves. Some people like to live it. Some people just want to ignore everything, do it once, and then oh cool, I know how to do it now.
Yeah,
that's what some people want. Some people want to be told every inch of it so they know and prepare, and then they go and prepare
before
for it.
they do whatever. Yeah,
I think it's more that. I think it's linked more to how you take the information rather than a type of information. I think a smart person is a smart person.
Well, I also think
a dumb person is a dumb person.
Not even that. I don't think even it's to do that. It also just comes down to also your interest overall.
Yeah. 100%.
You know what I mean? If you're not for, sometimes you can be book smart, but not right for school. Do you know what I mean? There's some kids that would be that are willing to learn, but at their own time and their pace. They don't like the whole structure of I have to sit with these people here. I have to do this work at this segmented time. I have to do it this way. Some people will be just okay to sit down and just read, and write in their own time. Do you know what I mean? So I guess it's all
I get you.
On you.
Speaking
on the kind of AI thing, I think this is very interesting. This will change music forever. Grimes, Grimes?
Yeah.
Elon's beloved, also a very famous musician. She's one of the first artists to say, no, don't copyright the AI songs. She said she's created a AI bank with her vocals, with all of her voice notes, and she's basically said use them how you like and post the song on this website, and through that I'll give you guys 50 for royalties with whoever makes the songs.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
So I was like, that's a genius business idea if you're a big artist. Think about it. But then she'll get saturated the market and this and that. But it's no, you'll still go if you really just want to listen to Grimes, you'll go to her just album. And if you want to listen to the new AI shit that other people have composed, you can listen to that too. But she's getting paid from both of them. And it's still her.
What some people want as well though is just continual new material. So if I could say, okay, I want JID on repeat, but new material all the time that I'm just constantly reacting to, kind of like a freestyle. Yeah. I'm gonna go listen to his AI shit because it's gonna be constant. How do you know
someone can't pen something as well as JID, but just not be able
that's what I mean. Not have the exactly. So and he has his cadences, flows, it has everything you need, right? Yeah. So why? And in my mind, at one point, I might just be like, okay, I just want to listen to new. I might want to go listen to his actual stuff. But some people will just want to listen to new things because they might just be numbing things. If you like Lana Del Rey and you just want to hear some glorious vocals, because for hours upon end,
sometimes people like the person's voice more than the actual music,
more than the songs.
So it's almost like you're listening to her to soothe you. You could just be like, oh, just get Lana to sing a book to me. You know what I mean? In her voice.
Yeah, 100%. No, I think it makes a lot of sense. I think it's smart because it doesn't matter anyway because it's going to happen. So you might as well try and monetize it, especially in her case.
That's why she's so smart, because she's capitalizing on it before it's an actual industry.
I think it's also smart because she understands that, hey, this is going to be a free market, in a place. It's going to be a free market, and I'd rather at least share my money with the people who are going to be making the money instead of losing it all. Which is 100% correct. She's making the right decision. So fair play to that. That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Bro, you've just got to say you just got to put this this podcast into we just got to create that and put that into a big word bank. Yeah. So then we just become musicians off of the words we've said, Yeah,
and the people can just use our voices. Nah, you know what? They should just get our voices, right? But put us in movies. Digitize AI, just me and you in movies, on shows, on Archer.
Yeah, that would be fine. My voice. Yes, I get my own character created.
Yeah.
I don't mind if I don't have to do the acting. I guess I probably would watch it because I'm vain, you know.
Well, that's what they did with
So,
an actor recently sold his like rights to his like physical like identity and voice. So now they can hologram him in movies. They can use his voice for anything, but they still have to pay him.
there'll be a list. There'll be a list of that eventually, right there, where you just put something like tick something online, and you're just like, yeah, I allow my voice or my face to be used in movies as extras or whatever.
Yeah.
How far away do you think we are from like full CGI movies like that, like with people?
There's already full CGI movies.
And it looks normal?
I mean, I guess.
Like, I'm just gonna Google now how futuristic are movies now.
Dude,
wait,
you're looking just at movies. Think about games, dude. How realistic do some video games look? Just like not even.
No, I see. That's what I was gonna ask. That's what I was gonna ask though, because it doesn't still look real though. You know what I mean?
Unreal Engine, the next Unreal Engine, like if you've seen the videos of like the shit from that, it's insane. Like that looks, it's almost hard to distinguish.
I do get it, but then like once I see it, like when someone says, "Oh, Unreal Engine," and they're like, "This is." Like for an example, I guess Avatar was probably a good example of it, right?
Yeah.
In a way, because they have very human features.
Yeah.
And theirs was pretty much.
You got to think about, okay, yeah, most people are like, oh, but like it could be better, you know. It's like, yeah, no shit, but like within the last 10 years, dude, let's like 10 years back, right? We were playing fucking like, if you played a game from 10 years back, now even when I play Black Ops 1, I'm almost like, oh shit, these graphics feel old.
You went back in time.
Yeah.
It's the subtle increases. Hey, it's like mental. They're like I noticed it as well because
you're growing.
I remember. Yeah, I remember FIFA. Every year, FIFA would be like you would get the new cards on Ultimate Team, and every year somehow they'd look a little bit slicker.
Dude,
and you'd go back to the old cards, and you'd be like,
I had PES 204.
Cards look disgusting. So
PES
that way, I did what I played that way. That was like one of my favorite. That was like one of the best games. That PES 04. PES 04 was very good. I used to play with my dad.
That's killer. I never played any games.
I remember one time. I remember one. I remember the story of our last time ever playing, and it was because I like didn't pass the ball with Hleb. Shout out to Hleb, the Arsenal. I think he must have been Bulgarian winger. I think it was Bulgarian. I don't know. Back in PES 04, and I just went on a mazy run and scored, and he was pissed because I didn't pass to him at all, but I did end up scoring. And we spurred it into an argument because I was fucking good as a 5-year-old.
Versing each other, or you playing
no, we played together in Korea. Like, we played together like in the same team,
and you got
play it as career mode. No. He pissed. It was just like he was like pass the ball, and I was like, I was just saying, well, when I pass the ball, when I'm good. And then like, eventually it just turned into me being an argument, and then we never played again.
Good times. Good times. Family.
I was an argumentative 5-year-old. I was like, fuck you, bro. You're just in the game. I was like, get good. Otherwise, just you can't play with me. I need to go. My partner, your thumb dexterity just isn't it bad? Just fucking get with the times.
Get with the old man.
And you were just playing by yourself. It was probably you on the other end, just playing. Like, we were playing you, probably. And that's why you're getting shat on. Because you didn't have a dad.
Well, no, I didn't even have online, so suck my dick, bro.
No dad or online? That sucks.
No dad or no Wi-Fi. No,
your dad was the same. Wow, you had as many dads as you did Wi-Fi signal. That's crazy.
Yeah. I played single player games for a very long time. I only started playing multiplayer games when I got
that's a very I don't have a dad thing to do. It's a
when
very
no dad thing to do. Online. I only started playing online on 360.
To be honest, neither did I. I only did start Xbox and PS3. But yeah, no, because PS2 online didn't really work. I don't think it was a thing.
It worked for some things, but I didn't have the games or the Wi-Fi for it, so it didn't matter for me.
Yeah, same. Do you know what game? I don't know if you ever had it, but did you have Crash and Bandicoot tag team races.
Dude, don't get me.
Dude. How good was that game, eh? Dude, how good was that game?
That was one of my favorite games of all time.
That was my favorite game. That was my favorite game.
Dude, that game.
That was my favorite game ever.
That, and I'll give you a big shout out to.
Wait, by the way, better than any Mario Kart ever existed.
Right.
It was so tag team races, but it's better than any fucking.
It was so
you can play 2-player, couldn't you?
Oh, dude,
you can play 2-player.
Like when
you can play 2-player with.
I can watch myself on the road and hear the music.
Yeah, dude, yeah, it was so good. You can play 2-player, hey, and like the other person would control the weapon, hey. Yeah, that was. I'm gonna go into some searching. That game was so sick.
I'll give another shout out to. This is a random like game as well that was on a console that not many people liked, I think a lot of people loved it, but it kind of like faded.
Was it a GameCube?
No, it was the Wii, and it was Mario Sonic Olympic Games, bro.
Oh, dude, yeah, legit game.
Right.
Legit game.
I know you can get it on fucking Nintendo Switch now and shit, but it's not the same as those Wii controllers. And when it first came out, it was the first like.
Dude, I played the shit out of it. Hey, I played the shit out of it. I loved it. Dude, I'm trying to think of what my best event was. I did just like the running. Hey, the running was.
I liked the running, but I liked all the events.
The hurdles. Yeah, all of them were good.
Javelin.
The hurdles. Yeah, javelin was good.
Long jump I liked as well.
Yeah. No, it was good.
Table tennis was a good one as well. Table tennis I did love.
Yeah, table tennis was. Do you know what was good as well? The Wii Sport, just the regular Wii Sports was very good.
Class, yeah.
Wii Sports was very, very good.
Tennis, tennis was fucking sick.
Oh, brilliant game concept. I do. There was a game. I can't remember what game it was, and I remember I was really, really young, and I went around my friend's house, and he had a GameCube, and he had this like Mario. I wish I knew what it was, man. But it was honestly one of the most fun things I remember ever playing. Like it was just like this. It was kind of like. Because I never grew up playing Mario Party, like and all that sort of stuff.
Neither.
But also one shout out to one game is Super Mario Bros. That one is sick. So that one, I remember like it was a 4-player, and we bought it for the Wii, and so essentially it was a 4-player thing, and there was 4 controllers. So like essentially there's Mario, Luigi, and then you can be 2 Toads as well. So there's 4 characters all together. And you could have all 4 controllers playing, and you just got to get. It's like one big map, and whoever can make like it's a bit like obviously you just jump on all the mushrooms. You've got to get to the end of the map. You got to jump all over shit and all that kind of thing. It's like on a 2D screen.
Yeah.
And it's 4 of us. And if you go too far behind, you die because like you can't because someone on the front's pushing it. Yeah. And then it has all your deaths and how many extra lives you have in the top corner. Yeah. And like if you die, you come back as a bubble. Right. And I just remember we got all my family to play, and all 4 of us playing, and obviously me being the nerdy fuck, I was a beast at this game. So they're just all in bubbles chasing me. They'd be so mad, like they'd be like, "Oh fuck, we would have played the game for once." And
they make you just sit out and watch so they can play equally.
I was a dick from a young age, but I was like, "Fuck you."
Oh, man.
I'm the type of cunt where it's like it's 8-0 and I'm chugging for number 9. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm putting the knife in harder.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what it makes me also think like if I was to have kids, I think I'd prefer to buy them like a Switch rather than like a PS5 now, because like at least like with the Switch, I'd buy them the games where you'd have to move around to do shit. That's a good way to keep your kid fit. You know what I mean? They're not a fatty. So
I think it's impossible now for young boys in particular to not just get addicted by video games. Hey?
Oh, 100%.
Like
you can't exclude the level of it. I think it's wrong to do that because then you make
it's so unfair. It's so unfair on them because they're like everyone in my class, like everyone at school. Every one of my friends is doing it.
Like, what was our hangout time after school was how we all met up was like online on the Xbox chats, you know?
Yeah.
But imagine excluding your kid and then all his friends are like, "Oh, see you on PS4," and then you're like, "Shit." It's kind of like that kid in the group where like all your friends had the PS4 or the PS3 and you had the Xbox, or the other way around.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. You know, and then you had that one kid that had both, and you're just like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, you're like, "Fuck you, fucking rich cunt."
Yeah, it's just like you could play with both sets of friends. Like he'd tell you how the other fellas would be.
Yeah.
he had the audacity to come in the fucking party, and he goes, "Yeah, fucking Jeremy's doing all right. Yeah, he's just playing PS3 over there. Fucking, he was just chanting." I do like. It's interesting how like Xbox just completely won for 1 year. Hey? Xbox won the 360 battle, but then just flopped.
Yeah,
the year after.
Fucking thrashed PS3, dude.
Yeah, but PS2 thrashed as well. So PS2 thrashed.
Yeah.
Then Xbox 360 came out, and then PS4 thrashed.
Yeah, and now
because I got sucked in, bro. I remember getting the Xbox One, thinking, "Oh, Xbox fucking did it last time."
But then the crazy thing is, PS5 is like also way better than the Xbox. So like,
yeah. So it's
bro. That 360 controller was different, bro.
It was good. It was very good. I actually still preferred the Xbox controller. I prefer the knob on top left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an Xbox controller guy.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I prefer two knobs.
What happens when you move to London? You used to prefer.
I prefer two knobs, opposite sides.
Opposite on my hands, yeah, just like this.
Two hands, two hands, two knobs.
Speaking of games, I miss playing Overwatch.
Oh yeah. I miss Rocket League a little bit.
Good bang. But I was thinking, I was like, bro, there's only one game that right now both of us could play. That while I'm in Serbia and while you're in the UK. And it's easy download, quick download, cheap game. You probably already have a profile for it. Don't need a controller for it. You just need a mouse and a keyboard.
I have no idea what it is.
Let's just say it's like let's just say like it's a character building game. You know, like in real life as well, because like you just go through like a lot of struggles, and you're looking for things, and you're like building your own, like you know.
I know.
I was talking about Roblox, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Crash Bandicoot.
Fuck Roblox. Minecraft till I die, bro.
Yeah, Minecraft is elite. The problem with me on Minecraft, I just turn into an autistic kid, and I just like, I'm just like, I need more time, and I need to make my house out of this mountain, and like fucking.
It's fun, isn't it? It makes it fun.
No, but 100%. Dude, do you know how many? I spent days upon days on Minecraft as a kid.
But that's the vibe, bro. And you make like some cool thing, and you make a whole town.
How nerdy did you get with it?
Very, very.
Yeah, because did you make all automated shit?
Yeah, so I did the automated shit, but I also I was so into it that I would watch like on my spare time. I would watch also other people play it. Do you know?
Yeah. I wouldn't really watch other people play it too much, but I watched like
was it Vox?
What was this thing?
Voxcast?
No, I watched them back in their original series of their Diggy Hole shit.
Yeah,
I watched that when the Shadow of Israel was what it was called. Actually, now I remember. Where that dude came in the house and they were like chasing him and shit.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty good. They actually made that really well.
They were funny.
That's actually really good.
They
were good. But no, do you remember
I watched a little bit
was this
PewDiePie Minecraft. Oh, what was that other guy? Oh, the English guy that did it as well.
It was do you know Etho? Do you know Etho?
No, but it wasn't this one.
Oh, dude, he used to, there was this thing, right? It's not even about him, but there was this group of players, right?
Held like LucasAid, and he was like had a blue like profile all the time.
Ninja?
No.
Blue.
And he did like
Captain Sparkles,
videos, but he also did Minecraft videos.
You loved Captain Sparkles, didn't you?
Is it Captain Sparkles?
You love Captain Sparkles.
I don't know. I can't even remember who Captain Sparkles is right now.
I'm pretty sure you loved Captain Sparkles. I don't know if his name's Captain Sparkles.
Oh. No, this isn't who I was talking about, but yeah, I love Captain Sparkles. Holy shit. I'm about to go back to fucking nostalgia city tonight. I can't. You watch me tomorrow. The next time you hear from me, I'll be like talking about Captain Sparkles new videos and shit. Yeah, but he made those music videos. Like, it's kind of cool.
That's hilarious. No, but these guys, these Minecraft guys. These Minecraft guys back in the day, they used to like go. It was called Ultra Hardcore. That's what it was called. And they had like teams. Everyone was in teams of 2, and essentially it was this hardcore mode, and it was just a big fight in a big arena. And they would like obviously, but they also had voice chat on,
Oh,
so you could
the
hear
Hunger
them.
Games,
Like, obviously in the
kind of vibes.
it wasn't in the Hunger Like it wasn't. It was way bigger, but so you had to mine to get diamonds, so you could get better swords and stuff.
Oh,
And then like the map shrinked,
I know
and it was
about.
honestly, dude, I remember watching because there was probably about 20 people in each game mode. I'd watch every single fucking person's point of view.
Yeah,
I was a
I've
nerd.
watched
I
that as
loved it. I
well.
was like,
I know what you're
I was
talking
like,
about. I used to love
yeah,
that shit.
and it was
It's
just like
interesting because everyone had
it
their
was
own
so sick.
strategies.
Like,
People would set up traps, and other people would do other shit. Like,
yeah, it was so sick. Some people will go to the Nether just to go there to get the achievement and then fuck off and then like try and track shit. I mean, like it was so sick. It was so cool. And like someone would always die to lava, and it would be like, haha.
right. I think all I'm gonna say is looking at Captain Sparkles right now, dude. Okay, let me be honest right here. So he's got 11.4 million viewers, right? And
So subs, you mean?
subs, yes. And most of his shit is over 50K plus. Is like the average seems to be like 100 and so K. And then his YouTube songs have like
so he's still
million,
doing
153 million.
he's still doing all right then. He's still doing all right.
117. Dude, man, honestly, we should start making Minecraft.
Dude, he's still doing all right.
We should start.
For someone who was so big back then, is like that's actually really good.
We should start a series, a Minecraft series. You have to.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, we should. We
could just record ourselves talking shit again. You know what I mean? It will just be it'll just be an addition to the channel.
We'll do a podcast for just playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like surely that works, right?
Well, we'll do
that's like
a podcast, right?
Minecraft. Minecraft.
No, we'd have to think of something. No, we can't do a normal podcast. You know what we'd have to do, bro? Either we'd have to get one of those maps, which is like, because you can just download a map now, which is like a challenge map. Either we'd have to do a challenge map together, like where we'd have to do 2 people and we'd have to do challenge. That wouldn't be too bad, like doing challenge maps.
That's really funny.
Or like a survival mode. Where there'd be more of an objective rather than just like, oh, fucking.
Yeah. No, I agree. If there was like a hardcore mode, right, but like harder, because I remember Minecraft gets pretty easy to survive.
I'm pretty sure it's like they've changed it recently, where like there's like compared to when we used to play, all of that shit that you needed extra mods for and stuff is all just in the like OG game. So the ability of all the shit that you can make now, you could basically do most worldly stuff within Minecraft at this point.
Yeah, okay, interesting. Yeah. Might have to get back on the horse, bro.
But that's what I'm saying, because now it looks like it. You know, before you have to download these mods and this and this fucking that, and just to have some fun. But now it's.
I was never a mod type of guy. I was never a guy that liked doing mods.
I did it a few times.
Was never like, no, but like it wasn't. I did it, but it wasn't like. I'd rather not do it. I'd rather play a game where I didn't have to download a fucking mod and do fucking shit and like deal with it.
You know what? I'll research. I'll put some research into this, into what kind of modes and shit that we can play. I'll send you some recommendations, and we can maybe have a different series on this channel as well, other than the podcast.
Right, sounds good.
And it'll be like a revamp. It'll be like a different, like our podcast is for the adults. This is the adult hour where we're honest. And then on the Minecraft, we'll be like wacky and like childlike. Like kids will be like,
we're so performative.
Oh, hey. We like put in the whole cat. Hey guys.
Yeah.
We make you laugh. Or imagine we make a new Minecraft series, but we invent new characters for ourselves.
Just completely different people. Yeah, the most irrational person in the world. The problem is you get famous for being that person, bro.
Yeah, but who cares? Do you know what? Because I think the other thing is people always look at it the wrong way, right? And I think that's why Tom Segura made me like realize that is. When people go, oh, but if you create that character, then people only like you for that character, and da da da. But it's like, who cares? Where you could go, kind of like people are, oh, but what about the interviews and all that? You have to come as that character. It's like, no, you don't. Like, they just think you do, but you don't. Like, have you seen Tom Segura come?
No, I know what you mean, because it's not.
DJ
It's like
Dadhead or whatever his name is. Like,
at the
he'll
same
come
time
on
though.
because they'll
It's
invite him.
different. It's different. I'll tell you why it's different though. It's because if you've got like what we've got, where you've got like all hundreds of hours of like content, it's fine. People know who you are. But if you get famous and you don't have anything else and you're just known as that character, that's when it's dangerous. Because
that's why we could invent those fake characters and do.
That's what I mean. Yeah, no, I agree.
Like,
I'm just saying. Well, I'm just saying I'm just saying Tom Segura saying that it's very easy for him to say that.
Yeah.
When he's got fucking shit tons of people.
Tom Segura didn't say that exactly. I've realized that in my own head. I'm just saying he made me realize that through him coming as a DJ, as a fake DJ to a thing where he's supposed to promote his like comedy, right? But he's
I get it.
I want to talk about music. There's one of my funny
yeah, I've seen him. They're hilarious.
If anyone is watch that show on YouTube, bro, that shit crazy funny.
I do love Tom Segura. Is honestly like one of my Tom Segura is the type of guy. No, but he's also one of the type of people that like as a friend, he's just the best friend that you ever have. Okay, because like you'll show up to something and something's already planned. Like he's planned something funny. You know, that's the best type of person I reckon. Like in terms of because he's just thinking constantly like, how can I get this guy?
It's always
like
comedy, yeah.
That sort of he's always trying to think of something just to like play around, which is like that mindset never sits in for me. I never think like that, you know. Right. Like that is to me that's like a very beautiful sense.
I think I have that sort of playfulness where, especially in like specific environments like work, I almost come into work with that mentality of like, how can I make this place more playful?
No, but I mean it in a sense of like I am here. Someone's arriving in like, oh, I'm going out somewhere on Saturday with someone. How can I plan now to like make like do something where like I can show them like, and then it'd be like this weird elaborate thing, you know? Like his planning of comedy is very, very good. Like the music video thing he did with fucking Bert is hilarious. Yeah. Like he did all that shit. Like someone who's really good at it as well as Andrew Santino's hell good at it. Santino, he does it with Bobby all the time. Bobby, like, because like the I don't know if you've seen the clip of Bad Friends when essentially it's Andrew Santino's birthday, and he gets everyone a present to give to him, except Bobby, and just make him feel bad. Forget about his birthday, and it's fucking hilarious, right? It's so funny, and Bobby's just like there, like trying to like get $20 out of his spot. It's hilarious. It's so good, but like that kind of thing, like they're good friends.
Like live comedy. It's like promptu comedy.
Yeah. I've been watching shit ton of Bad Friends. Like to be fair,
I've been watching a lot of just like YMH stuff, just like most of the stuff. Oh, dude, give a good recommendation. Watch David Lucas Fishing with Danny Brown. David Lucas is a comedian, and he does.
Do you know what I have watched as well?
Fish, yeah.
I was gonna say from your record, Shane Gillis.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I went in the rap. I watched his. Shane? I watched his special. Hilarious. His special was very fucking good. Yeah. His special was very, very fucking good. But then also his skits. His skits. Yeah, no. But like his skits, unbelievable. His skits are unbelievable.
Yeah, they're fucking
like they're so good. Like, dude, the one I watched, the first one I watched was him on the phone as a mattress salesman to this guy that was upset about his mattress. Yeah. And it was just, like it just goes in the face you do not expect. And it's hilarious. Honestly, can't shout out something more.
Yeah.
So fair play.
Yeah, no, Shane is one of the funniest in the comedy world right now, in my opinion. So high regards to
crazy. His story is crazy, right? His story with Saturday Night Live, is like wild. Crazy.
Yeah. Did you see fucking Tim Dillon had like these like Gen Z like guys that were like I mean we're Gen Z, but we're like early Gen Z, bro. Like we're like I'm leading Gen Z, like I'm the first year, so
You're early. I'm like
I'm
midway, bro, nearly.
OGZ. I'm OGZ, bro. So anyways,
I'm mid Z.
he gets these like guys that do like political TikToks, or like, and they're these liberal guys, and he got them
Yeah.
on his podcast to talk to them for about 20 to 30 minutes. He doesn't take the piss out of them. Like he makes a few jokes, but he's pretty calm with them. But dude, he dismantles them in such a way, and but also just hilariously, like it's like one of those things like when you're watching, you're just laughing at like how he's like low-key ripping into them, but also making them almost like you what makes it comedic is he isn't doing anything and they just keep slipping in front of him. Do you know what I mean? It's almost as he's like he's just like he's like put the bananas on the floor, right? And they just keep coming at him and they keep slipping, and he's just like just acting like nothing.
Putting down more
It makes you laugh
bananas.
so hard because they keep fucking themselves up. Like the shit that they say in defense to things just fuck them up so much. And he just does, he keeps a straight face because he know he's got them. And so he just keeps going, oh dude, it's some of the funniest shit you ever see. He is legitimate, and like everyone's praising him for it because like no one does this kind of shit. So you got these like TikToker guys that like would just like I clearly don't have the same ideology as him, but he just was interested in them and invited them and whatever just to see their side.
Yeah.
God,
I might have to listen to that.
The Danny Brown with David Lucas fishing one was fucking hilarious. So just because him and Danny were just like the chemistry was amazing. But anyways, I think that's it. Unless you got anything else.
No, I don't have anything else for you, my friend.
Okay.
Do you have your Sunday select? Mine is Jericho by Inako. It's a great song by They.
I'm gonna go. What have I been listening to a lot more this week? Hold on.
They's voice is very good.
You get it.
They is a good artist.
They are a great artist.
It's a
I don't actually know what I've been listening to.
Because she goes by they them, bro. So please don't disrespect my artist.
Okay. I'm gonna go with I don't know if I said it last week. I'm gonna say it again if I did, because it's what I've been listening to so much recently. But Underwear by JID.
Underwear cool.
Melancholy cool. Matthew McConaughey. Love that shit, bro. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Underwear.
Thank you.
Underwear. Thank you. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you.